UFD Tech's 2019 Computex coverage is brought to you by the likes of our friends at Wootware, ASRock, BitPhoenix, and AbConCore. You can check all of them out at the links in the video description and check out the dope products that they're going to be showing off this year. We'll have videos coming up of them soon. Hey friends, back with another little bit of information of everything that we saw at the ASRock booth this year here at Computex. And of course, we can't talk about motherboards without talking about the fact that X570 is all of the rage. And fortunately, ASRock is also going to be bringing us an X570 mini ITX motherboard. But the one that they had on showcase this year was more than just a little different than the rest, because, my friends, this is one of the very first AMD motherboards to have Thunderbolt built into the actual motherboard. So you get Thunderbolt 3 40 gigabit per second pass-through on the back end with USB Type-C Gen 2, 3.2, USB.
Don't look at me.
It's USB 3.2. Anyways, it's Thunderbolt 3, which you might be asking yourself, but that's an Intel technology, Brett, to which I would say yes. And I asked them about that, and they said, so, okay. But then on top of that, not only does this AMD X570 Mini ITX motherboard have Thunderbolt 3, it also has an Intel mounting hardware. So not only, basically this AMD X570 Mini ITX board has everything that you would want from an Intel board, but can fit a Ryzen 3000 chip. So it's basically the perfect Intel motherboard for AMD. Whether or not they're gonna see the light of day because Intel might put the kibosh on Thunderbolt being included on an AMD motherboard remains to be seen, but it's a hopeful indication that more AMD boards hopefully have Thunderbolt 3, because I've had Thunderbolt accessories that I haven't been able to use on my production stuff because I have, like, putting Thunderbolt on an X399 motherboard would make so much sense. Like, you'd have that extension there, you have all of the gosh dang cores, do it. Just why? Why is this not a thing already? Anyways, let's talk about other things that got their X570 Tai Chi. It's their highest end it's one of their high-end motherboards. It had an integrated heatsink for all of the M.2 drives. It has a chipset fan. The ASRock representative that we talked to said that they would be planning on putting fans on all of the X570s. They're not gonna have any that don't ship with them. So that's a good indication that they're at least trying to put in the effort, and they're not gonna ship lower end boards like some other manufacturers. And then finally, the last one is the coup de grace, the X570 Aqua from them, which has a gigantic water block on it, because not only is it just a normal mono block where you have the CPU and the VRM surrounding it cooled down by the water block, but since the chipset also needs to be actively cooled, they've included the chipset block on it. So like, you just have a giant board that's completely a water block, which is pretty insane. So the X570 Aqua is their top of the line. It's going to be limited edition. They're going to have 999 available, at least based on the printing on the board that we saw. But that looks to be like the motherboard that you want to buy, as far as like, holy crap, that looks gorgeous. Anyways, that's what we saw from the X570. The main thing that I found super interesting was all of the Intel features on their little X570 Mini ITX. Let us know what else you want us to check out while we're here at Computex, and we want to give a big thanks for ASRock for sponsoring our trip here to Computex, as well as BitPhoenix, AbConCore, as well as our perennial sponsors, Wootware. We wouldn't be here without them, so big thanks to them. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Get subscribed to stay up to date on all of our tech-related and Computex-related coverage. I'm Brett with the UFD Tech Channel. Thank you so much for watching. See your smiling faces again in the next video. There's a Ferris wheel. Can they see the Ferris wheel?
I think so.
I'm gonna show you guys the Ferris wheel. No, they can't see it. Oh, there's the Ferris wheel, guys. Oh yeah, check that out. Ferris wheel, it's right there. Bye.